Alright, you guys, the noise interference quieted down. I don't know how long that'll stay the case, but while it's the case, let's continue Nightmare's dream.
Presented by Quinrose.
He put a little more strength into his hands. Nightmare got a little bit bashful too. So I guess that was supposed to be a squeezing sound effect. Whoa, she thought, ... That expression, that's sort of unfair. He looks all happy. Nightmare's like, question mark? She's like, oh, it's nothing. She's a bit dazed. She's like, no way. This isn't some kind of effect or anything, right? I wouldn't say it's a suspension bridge effect just on top of the rainbow, and trailed off to herself. But to suddenly be conscious of him, just spare me, she thinks. She's becoming aware of Nightmare, you guys. We got enough scenes with him. He does have a route. It's like a side route, but you can end up with him. I think we're not going to be able to visit him. Alright, so what we will do, we'll use the hourglasses. I'd take off too, Alice. Alright, time for another hourglass. Yay, another event with Peter! I love the squeaking noises and like the sound effects. She's like, how has it come to this? Question mark. No. Creepy, sir. Creepy. Very creepy. She's like, enough to relax. That's what I just said, isn't it? Question mark. Be quiet. You can be relaxed and irritated at the same time, she told him. It's possible, she told him. And actually, it shouldn't be. Peter had decided that my behavior was due to being an outsider. Is he an idiot? Question mark, she asked herself. No, maybe I'm the idiot. I'm irritated even though I'm relaxing. Those feelings don't go together at all. It's only natural that Peter would conclude it's due to me being an outsider. I didn't want to get used to being in here, though. Why am I relaxing? Why? Question mark. Why? How? Question mark. At this point, Peter has invited me to his room many times, and I've accepted those invitations each time. In other words, I'm so used to coming in here, I'm relaxed. I wonder why I come here every time? Question mark.
僕が招待したからでしょ?
I guess, but she trailed off to Peter. That's not it. Even though Peter was the one inviting me, I'm the one doing the accepting. It's not like he's dragging me in here by force. I consent to the invitation and walk in here with my own 2 feet.
あなたがここにいるのは僕が招待したからですよ.
She's like, no, like I said, that's not it, and trailed off to him.
違いません. 僕が悪いんですよ. あなたは何も悪くない.
Delusional. Peter smiled cheerfully. She's like, by any chance, are you unusually accommodating towards me, Peter? Question mark. Every once in a while, when I'm with you, I get the feeling that you're being ridiculously sweet to me, she told him. Though it's strange to say that. It wasn't a pushy thing, like what had happened when I first came to this world, but as time passed and I'd come to know him, I'd started to feel like he was strangely sweet to me. And the odd thing is, he's forceful and unreasonable, but also kind to me.
どうでしょう。甘やかしているのかな。でも、甘やかして、あなたが喜んでくれるなら何だってしますよ。
She's like, what's the point in making me happy? Question mark. You won't get anything out of it.
僕、あなたにずっとこの世界にいてほしいんです。あなたが好きなんですよ。甘やかすくらいでこの世界にいてくれるなら、いくらだって甘やかします。
She's like smiling so happily. Peter looks completely harmless. You're ... strange.
そうですか。
Really, she told him. And you say you love me, but it doesn't feel like you really mean it. No, that's not it. It's not that it doesn't feel like he means
好きで
it.
すよ。嘘なんかついていません。
Well, yeah, I wasn't accusing you of lying, but ... It feels empty. No. She trailed off. That's not it either.
おかしなことを言いますね。
She's like, you're the one that's strange. A young man is telling a young woman that he loves her. Normally, this would be a tender moment. The strange thing is how there's no sense of romance at all, and Peter himself is strange. Or I might be the one that's strange, since I can't feel anything.
よくわかりませんけど。あなたがおかしいというのなら、僕の方がおかしいのかもしれませんね。
He admits it easily. He doesn't put up a fight about anything, and yet he's so stubbornly obsessed with me. But it's not romance, because there's no sense of things moving in a romantic direction. It feels wrong. If it's not romantic, then what is it? I can't figure out what the meaning of his declaration of love is. How can it just be platonic when he's always repeating that he loves me? Question mark. I've never known anything like this. More than a romantic love, it's like the kind that family have for each other, she trailed off to herself. Yes, you really are strange. And he's a bizarre person, even without the rabbit ears.
あなたが来てくれるような予感がしてたんです。僕の気持ちが伝わったんですね。ですよね。
Still trying to get that heart with him. Because there's a ball scene I want.
皆まで言わなくていいです。僕に会いに来てくれたんですよね。嬉しいです。
Yay! Another turn. I stare at the small bottle. Again, she trailed off to herself. The amount of liquid inside the bottle increases day by day. She's like it's already more than halfway full, trailing off to herself. I wonder what will happen when it's full, she thought. Even if no one told me, I knew the answer. Still no heart with him? Okay. Had a couple scenes, though.
まあ、皆まで言わなくていいです。
Freebie.
僕に会いに来てくれたんですよね。嬉しいです。
Peter. Ooh. Dark.
会いたかったです。元気にしていましたか？ここに滞在してくれると思っていたら、他の場所に留まってしまうだなんて。おかげで僕は常にあなたが気にかかって。まあ、ここに住んでいても、あなたのことは気にかけていたでしょうけどね。こうして会いに来てくれたから、今はよしとしましょう。
Well, actually, what time of day is Ace? Alright, we can try evening, I guess. Did we finally meet up with Ace?
No, we didn't.
Ah, she told him. As I should have expected, he clings to me. He's squeezing me so tightly, I can't breathe. Seriously, why did I even come here when I knew this would happen? I can't breathe, she told him. You're strangling me, exclamation mark, she told him. Wow, those sound effects. He squeezes me close and even rubs his cheek against me. Gah, she told him, let go. Don't spit out cliche romance novel lines, she told him directly. I try to slap Peter, who's nuzzling his cheek against me. Since he's still embracing me, it doesn't really connect. It's not enough. He latches right back onto me. Why do you have to say that kind of cliche thing? Question mark. Can't you tell this is clearly not that kind of scene in the first place?
そういうシーンですよ。再会を喜び合う二人。切なく甘いラブシーンって、まさにこういう場面でしょ?
She's like you, ... Not only your head, but your sensibilities are also crazy.
あなたが僕を狂わせるんですよ。
She has no reply to that nonsense. Listen, I'm asking if you could stop saying things that clearly don't fit the scene, she told him, trailing off. If you only heard the lines, you might think it sounded like a romantic scene, but only the words are like a love scene. This is actually a tragic scene where I'm being strangled to death by a rabbit. What should I do? Question mark. He really is insane, she trailed off. I was already well aware of that, but this is too insane, she thinks, ... I'd have a hard time believing somebody could say things like, you drive me crazy, with a straight face, even if they were in love. Considering we're not the least bit in love, I can safely say I'm not feeling the mood. What will happen if somebody walks by? If this really is a bittersweet love scene, I want to know what love even is. And he's strangling me. If this is romance or love, then it's too much, and I can't keep up, she thinks, trailing off. Ah, thanks, she told him. If you love me, then let go, because this hurts. Delusional Peter. Peter edges his face closer to mine. She freaks out. She's like, Aya, what are you doing? Too close, Peter. I'm with Boris, thank you. Gross. Yeah, she told him. Why do I have to be kissed? Exclamation mark. Question. Won't you please stop? I paled at the abuse. I'd be freaking out too, Alice. Might as well, exclamation mark, question. What do you mean you might as well? Don't get near me with the might as well. And I've been wondering this since we met, but does this man actually hate me while telling me he loves me, question mark? It's like he's doing all these things just to harass me. Even the way he's acting about kissing me is all wrong. Even after he made me drink that medicine, he was scrubbing his mouth afterwards. You're sick. If you think you love me, you're deluding yourself. It's just your imagination. This isn't how you treat a girl you like, she told him. You understand? Question mark. Peter. She's like, go to a hospital. Creepy. I'm not saying that, and you don't have to take it to any level, she told him directly. Please check yourself into a hospital. Creepy. She's like, whatever, please go to a hospital, and you don't ever need to come back, okay? Question mark. She's like, I think I'm going to cry, ... Really? Why did I come to see this perverted rabbit, question mark? I don't think he's sane, and even if he is, that's even scarier. And he spits out these crazy lines so fast, my head spins. At best, these kinds of lines would only be tolerated in a romance novel or movie. No matter how gorgeous the person is, if they said those things in real life, it'd make you nauseous. Ugh, I'm feeling dizzy, she told him. I'm falling for you in a completely different way than what you're thinking, she told him. I can't believe he's able to act like there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. What kind of drug is he on? He may as well have flowers growing out of his head instead of bunny ears. Creeper. That was a little direct. She's like, you're joking! Ah, what are you doing? Where are you touching me? She's like, where do you think we are? You perverted, psycho, crazy piece of, and then it trailed off. She's like, I don't want him to do this to me anywhere, but this is a public place. I am not. You're the one who's cruel. Let go of me, you. And then she cursed him out. I'm struggling, and then I feel myself suddenly being pushed away from him. The screen messed up. I'm struggling, and then suddenly I feel myself being pushed away from him. Peter pushed me away. He actually hates me. Hope it fixed it this time. I knew it, she thought, trailing off. Alright, you guys, I have to save this. I'm gonna restart that because it aired out. Seriously? That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Ace finally appeared though. She's like, huh?
さすがペーターさん。なんかキャラ変わっちゃってるから誰かと思ったけど本人だったんだな。
He swung at him with his sword. She's like, the man speaks in such a carefree way, you wouldn't be able to imagine he had just suddenly tried to attack us.
です。この僕に刃を向けるとは何のつもりです？女の子が襲われていたから助けようと思ったんだ。
Good old Ace. Weren't you trying to cut me down too just now, though? She asked him, question mark. It didn't feel like he was trying to save me.
ごめんごめん。俺ってドジだからさ。でも結果助かっただろ？よかったぜ。
The young man, called Ace, smiles cheerfully, so very cheerfully, too cheerfully. Is this person your friend? Question mark.
いいえ。縁もゆかりもない赤の他人です。
Peter declares this flatly.
同僚だろ？ペーターさんの方が身分は上だけど、職場を同じくする仲間じゃないか。
He's a little offended. I'm standing in a daze, and Peter pulls me right next to him. Peter took offense to that.
そう。僕の方が上司です。あなたは駒に過ぎない。上司に切りかかってくるような愚かな部下は不要だ。
She has no reply to this. This is the first time I've seen this kind of look on his face, she thinks. ... Peter is actually, she thinks. Doesn't he seem kind of impressive? ? Well, Peter seems fairly intimidating. It's very impressive. To begin with, he is attractive. If only it weren't for how perverted he is, he could make a good impression in his own way.
いやー、ペーターさんだとは思わなくってさ。だって、我らが最小閣下が女の子を襲うなんて考えられないじゃないか。
僕はそんなに飢えていません。そこらの女に興味がないの、ご存知でしょうね。彼女は特別な人なんです。あなた、僕の愛しい人に怪我を負わせるところだったんですよ。万死に値する。
謝ってるじゃないか。愛しいだとか、ペーターさんらしくもない言葉だな。
You can see Peter's tail. It's so cute. I actually do think that's adorable.
なんか、キャラ違ってない？外見は同じだけど、実はペーターさんも双子だったとか？
ふざけたこと。
For me, this is the first time I'd seen Peter not acting ridiculous. From what Ace is saying, it sounds like he's usually different. Now he seems so cold, but from what I've known, the normal Peter is a headache-inducing, irritating man. A gunshot resounded near my ear, and I don't know where it came from, but Peter suddenly has a gun in his hand. Dumbfounded, I look up at him. He grips me protectively with that frigid look in his eyes like scarlet marbles. Inhuman and luminous.
怖い怖い。本気なんだ。ますますキャラじゃないよ。
Peter repeatedly fires the gun without saying a word. He only has one arm since he's holding me with the other, but his aim doesn't waver an inch. I can tell he's not firing warning shots. He's aiming for vital spots.
わわわ、怖いな。ごめん。退散します。
He's apologizing, but the way Ace easily dodges the bullets doesn't match his desperate tone of voice.
ごめんね。
After turning to me and cheerfully apologizing, Ace left. Though Peter mercilessly fired at his back, he breezily avoided the shots.
さすが武闘派。安くない。やはり、謀略で落とすしかないのか。
She has no reply to this. He has no reply back.
すみません。あの人、うちの城の極つぶしなんですよ。
I like how he describes him a layabout.
驚いちゃったでしょ。近いうちに排除する予定なので、許してくださいね。
He's like, just forgive me while I wait to, kill him. She has no reply at first. And then she's like, no, that's not the part that surprised me. I'd been surprised by Ace trying to stab me, but even more than that, she trailed off. Peter's actually completely different from this, isn't he? ? She's like, he's not the way he is around me. Oh my gosh, we still don't have a heart with him. Alright. Keep trying. Oh, we have him as a non-stay character now. I guess we have to unlock them? That's weird.
城の庭で迷子になったりしませんでした？迷子のあなたを探し出すっていうのも楽しそうですけどね。
Alright, so that answers the question on how we're going to get the rest of the characters. So all we have to do is we actually just have to spam the bosses there, I guess, and then it eventually opens them up. Yeah, because they're still not here. Alright, let's do him. Try to get the rest of them. Awesome! We are so close to being done. Woot! Let's spam you to see if we can open up the other characters.
こんばんは。いい時に来たな。ちょうどお茶会にしようと思っていたところでね。素敵な夜になりそうだ。
Yay, we got him! You guys unlocked. Woohoo! Alright, and now we know how to do it. And celebration? Let's go on ahead and visit the twins, if they're available. Yay! Twiddledee and Tweedledum, the bloody twins. He introduced with those unsettling words, twin boys.
こんにちは。僕はトゥイードルディ。よろしくね、お姉さん。こんにちは。僕はトゥイードルダム。よろしく、お姉さん。
They're totally in sync. It's like there's an echo in here. They're so cute. Adorable. Hello, she told him. I'm Alice Little. Nice to meet you. When I give the standard greeting, they smile back at me. A good impression. It's unusual to find decent children in this world. ... I thought that only when I first met them.
かわいいね、お姉さん。僕らと遊ばない？ねえねえ、ボス。このお姉さん、ボスの女？
残念ながら違うな。
Blood everybody. Unfortunately, she's not. Fortunately for me,
じゃあ、フリーなんだよね。
And then they hit on you.
フリーってもったいないよね。僕らなんかどう？
Adorable. She's like, how about...
僕もフリーなんだ。試してみない？僕たちのどっちがいい？どっちが好き？それとも両方がいい？ただでいいよ。
I feel my head spinning. No reply. Blood, she finally calls out.
なんだ？
How have you been educating them? Exclamation mark question.
おや、私は雇い主であって保護者じゃない。教育なんてしていないさ。
Zero shame. Blood answered me disinterestedly. Whether it's his responsibility or not, she trailed off. Whatever it is, he'll probably be like this. This uninvolved attitude is natural to him.
子供扱いしないでよ、お姉さん。僕らちゃんと働いてるんだよ。
He's like, we're homicidal, we're not children.
いいギャラもらってるんだから。
He's like, we're more money focused. In towns, it wouldn't be odd for them to be working at this age, but, and she trailed off, these children are gatekeepers? When I asked this dubiously, their boss slowly nodded.
ああ、腕は立つよ。誰でも彼でも殺してしまう。困った子たちだがね。
He's like, but they're homicidal, so it's an issue. The short explanation was strangely persuasive.
お姉さんの顔は覚えたから安心して。
Anshin is like, don't worry, relax.
殺せないよ。
He's like, we won't kill you.
気軽に遊びに来てね。
She's like, I don't think I'll come here freely. And though they spoke to me pleasantly, I'm backing away. Yay, we've unlocked everybody, you guys. Let's visit Elliot now. Aw, we couldn't eat. Maybe the time period wasn't suitable. Nice, stockpiling them. Sweet, let's go use some. Alright, night. Let's visit Elliot. Yay! Aw, man. Really? Okay, so I need to figure out what time his is. Again? She asked, question mark.
そう言わなくてもいいだろう。この前は楽しむ余裕まではなかったようだ。そろそろ慣れたかと思って。
He means he wants to hold your hand. Nightmare says that, but walking on top of a rainbow isn't something I can get used to. I don't think I want to get used to it either. I'm a person without dreams, if I say so myself. And this kind of thing makes me feel uneasy. Doing this twice, I obviously wouldn't panic, but I might have gotten the hang of it since I don't feel as insecure as last time. If I move my legs as smoothly as possible, the next step came easier for me. Nightmare's only holding one hand, but it seems I can walk this time. Before, just standing was more than enough.
どうだ。慣れれば悪くないだろう。
It's such a mysterious sensation, she told him after a pause.
それは斬新な感想だ。
She's like, if I calm down, I start reading too much into the scenery. And the lake spread out underneath me, the hills I can see far away, the little birds that fly in the same height. That's why dreams are, she trailed off. Thank goodness there are no people down there. It might be high up, but the rainbow is transparent. If someone were down there, I'd feel uneasy. It's so unrealistic that I regained my composure. The rainbow by my feet has somehow become like concrete. She's thinking like someone could see up her dress, I'm almost positive, because she blushed earlier.
君は順応が早いな。
She's like, what? Didn't you want me to get used to it? Question mark. It vaguely sounded like disappointment, because he wanted to hold your hand.
慣れて欲しかったというか、楽しんで欲しかった。
He's like, but you're not. Oh no, it's fun, she told him.
そうは
I'm telling you, it's fun, she winked, in its own way. You know, since you can read my mind, ... I'm not lying. I don't think it's like a dream to walk on a rainbow. This is a dream after all. But it's not bad to enjoy the different perspectives while joking with Nightmare like this. This is more like me, isn't it? Question mark.
そうだ。君らしい。
Nightmare murmured it as if he gave it a second
じゃ
thought.
あ、こんなのはどうだ？これもいつもと違って目新しいだろ。
The sound of his fingers snapping. The next moment, my body suddenly fell. She's like, ah! Rather than falling, it was a sensation of sliding down a slide. Rather than falling. And in that one moment, my foot immediately touched something. Whoa, this is cool. I haven't seen this scene before, actually. So it's brand new to me, too. So awesome. So many nightmare scenes. I'm so happy with this route. It's so pretty. She thinks. This place is. The rainbow I was walking on until now is now far above me. In exchange, ... it's a surface of water by my feet. Is it walking on water this time?
これも夢の中ならではだ。悪くないだろう。
She's like, it's getting increasingly unrealistic. After a pause. Something like walking on water, she thinks. Looking closely, Nightmare and I are standing on the rainbow reflected on the water's surface, much narrower than an actual rainbow, and moreover, it looks unreliable. It's unrealistic, but not bad. I'll give him that. The rainbow on the water's surface sways unreliably. But I already know I can walk on the rainbow, that's why my legs won't sink. It's unrealistic, but this kind of thing isn't so bad, she told him. This world is absurd to begin with anyways. And I felt like walking on water inside a dream is not even questionable. Since this rarely happens, I should enjoy it. It's as Nightmare says. Even so, I don't really lean towards being high-spirited, she trailed off to herself.
それでいいと。君なりの楽しみ方をしてくれれば、それでいい。
You're quite lenient, she told him.
そうだぞ。私は寛大な無魔なんだ。尊敬してくれ。
His boasting. You don't have to say that yourself, she told him, trailing off. With each step, the ripples by my feet spread out. And the fish gathered around, even though there's no bait or worm. They swim around as if pursuing something. It's kind of scary with them gathering all at once, she thinks, trailing off. They're repeatedly nudging the bottom of my shoe. It's cute because they're all small fish, but I can get the chills thinking about what would happen if a big one appears. For example, some sort of unidentified creature that's talked about much of in the original world. She's like, hey, Nightmare, after a pause. There aren't any weird creatures here, right? Question mark. I somehow become uneasy, so I try asking him. With even a big lake like this, my thoughts automatically go in that direction. He's like, stop thinking about it. She's like, give me a break. If I could do that, I wouldn't be so troubled, she tells him. And I resent the me that has such a strong and strange imagination. I mean, such a huge lake, ... An unidentifiable this or that? It seems like XXX or something like XXXXX would ... If you keep thinking like that. He's getting nervous. You can tell.
大体どこをどうしたらこんなメルヘンな状況でとかとかを思いつくんだ。君はすごいな。
She's like, don't just admire this so earnestly. Do something since you're a dream demon. You can do anything you like in a dream, can't you? Question mark. If so, don't let it come out.
こういう時ばかり。君が考えなければいいだろ。とかとかを。
He's like, just stop it. She's like, don't repeat it. It won't come out, it won't come out, she's telling herself, ... I don't want to see it, ... At this point, when the uneasiness won't go away like I want, I have quite a dangerous premonition. Their romance is more like a comedy. I love it. Alright, you guys, we are going to try for him again. I don't know what time of day he needs to be at. But I'll keep trying, like I did with Ace. Let's try again. Wow, we got him! No? Dang it. Okay, so we tried noon and night. Now evening. Try him again. Do we get him? It looks like we got him, you guys. Sweet.
誰だお前。
Yeah, we finally meet Elliot. Like near the end of the game. Yeah, he's cool. He wasn't there though when Blood introduced her, so this is gonna be a little interesting. She freaks
撃つ
out.
なエリオット。
Although a gun was suddenly pointed at me, Blood stops him.
彼女は私の知り合いだ。
知り合い？ブラッドは気分次第で素性を調べもせずに知り合いになっちまうからな。
The man called Elliot. His hostility lay bare. He doesn't lower his gun.
知り合いって言うが、見たことないぜこんな女。どこかの回し者ってことはないのかよ。
それはない。彼女はよそ者だ。
よそ者？これがよそ者。珍しいな。
She's like, I don't feel too good about being called an outsider. However, he seems satisfied with it. And though it's not a good feeling, I don't mind if I'm not seen as an enemy because of it. Alice Little, nice to meet you, she introduces herself.
おう、俺はエリオット・マーチ。ブラッドの相棒だ。
He's suddenly all happy, but he still has the gun pointed at her.
よろしくな。
He doesn't seem like such a bad person when he laughs. Although it may be an illusion, after all, the barrel is still in my face. However, because there is something that caught my attention more than the gun, I was not afraid.
なんだ？
Ear. She's like, the ears.
耳がどうかしたか？
She's like, they were rabbit ears. Motionlessly, I looked at the ears. I can't take my eyes off his head. Are you a relative of Peter? She finally asked, question mark.
だと？
Now he's mad again.
撃つなよエリオット。
Elliot's eyebrow twitches enough that Blood sees the need to remind
ペー
him.
ターっつうと、ペーター・ホワイトのことだよな。
She's like, yeah, you look similar.
似てる？どこがだよ、どこが！あいつは敵だぞ！だいたい、俺はあんなに陰険じゃねえよ。
She's like, well, I just met you, so I don't know you too well. But, she thinks, they are
ど
similar.
こが？
Where, he asks. My eyes are fixed to his
ブ
head.
ラッド！この女、すっげえ失礼だぞ。
ずっと銃を向けているのも失礼だ。そろそろ下ろせ。
He's like, now.
ペーター・ホワイトとお前は似ていないから。
だよな！どこも似てねえのに。似てるっていうやつ多いんだよな。だいたい殺したけど、マジでうぜえ。
Elliot March, you guys.
どっこも似てねえってのによ。わけわかんねえぜ。
ああ、そうだな。お前とペーター・ホワイトはどこも似ていない。わけがわからないな。
While saying so, Blood's glance is fixed too. We both stare at his head, but Elliot doesn't notice. She trailed
ま
off.
ったくだぜ。どいつもこいつも失礼な。
Sorry, I truly am, she trailed off. You don't look like him at all. My eyes seem to be playing tricks on me. I realize that this is a subject not to be touched, so I apologize. You don't resemble Peter after all. I'm sorry.
いいぜ。許してやる。ブラッドの知り合いだもんな。水に流してやるから安心しな。
As he still has the barrel pointed at her.
よそ者じゃ、いつ元の世界に戻るかわからねえけど、仲良くしようぜ。
Thank you, she told him. By the way, won't you please lower the gun soon? Question mark. Yay! Alrighty, let's check our hearts, you guys. Alright. Let's do some more with Boris. I want to trigger another scene with him.
んたに会ったらすげえ嬉しかったから動揺しちゃったんだ。前も嬉しかったんだけどさ、今までよりももっと、まあいいや。俺はいつもあんたに会えると嬉しくなるよ。遊ぼう。もっと俺を喜ばせて。
Well, it's noon, so let's go visit Peter.
あなたが来てくれると面倒な仕事もすぐに終わって気分がいいです。あなたのために大半の仕事は放り投げますから。
Alright.
なんだよ。俺はずっとあんたと遊んでいたいのに、あんたは違うんだよな。ずるいよ。
Because I've been visiting other people he knows. I was trying to get that heart though from the jealousy
誰もいない
scene.
森の中で道に迷うと出てくる霧ってなんだ。
I think it means trouble. What kind of trouble will you find yourself in? I don't know why they put lone in there.
迷ったら俺を呼んでね。一人きりになんてさせないから。はい、これがヒント。なんだ。
We'll try this.
冷たい空気は下へ下がるため、盆地では冷たい空気が溜まりやすい。詳しいね。謎々の答えにしては科学的すぎるよ。
Thanks a lot, Boris. Alright, still spamming him. Because he got a little jelly.
なあ、あんたお魚好きだよな。じゃあ俺と魚釣りに行こうよ。それでさ、大きな魚が釣れたらあんたが料理してよ。いいのが釣れるよう頑張っちゃうからさ。
It's dead body time. I bet it's from one of the shootouts, and it just lays there and she comes across it. Because they're faceless, she probably doesn't recognize it's a different person each time. It's happened again. There's a man lying there. The same appearance, and probably, ... the same person. He's totally still. Like he's dead. Actually, he might be dead. I thought so before, and the time before that. Huh? Question mark? Before, and the time before that? Question mark. How many times have I seen him? I can't recall. I've forgotten. But I feel like I've seen this several times already. How could I forget someone lying there? I can't believe it. I can't believe that I could go on my own way, like nothing happened, not even knowing if he was dead or alive. I'm not that heartless. I wouldn't ignore a corpse, even if I didn't know the person. But I've ignored one several times, she trailed off to herself. Several times. How many has it been? I feel like I've seen this several times, but it feels like it's the first time as well. Question mark? What am I thinking? This can't be the first time. I've seen it in the past, although I can't remember when that was. Why can't I remember? Question mark. 'Cause nightmare. Though time has passed, it's not the distant past, and I've seen the same scene here. It's deja vu, a fallen person. Last time, and the time before that, I couldn't get near him. I only watched, calmly, without helping. I'd only watched, and then, question mark, I had only watched, like now. This hadn't happened before. Shadow-like things are gathering around the man. The man is fading. What's left behind is ... Scary, she thinks ... I only watch. And her heart pounds. You can hear the thump, thump, thump. Not screaming, not moving, only my heart pounds. I only wait for it to be over. Now she's freaked out.
I ずっとあんたと遊んでいたいのに、あんたは違うんだよな。
Yay! Another scene with Nightmare! Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm getting so many of his route scenes in here. It's like a double feature, Boris and Nightmare. He hugged her. That's so cute. Woha, she told him, and I'm suddenly embraced from behind. Are all the people in this world perverts? First I'm kidnapped, and then I'm stalked. Only questionable things have been happening since the start. In the end, I'm being hugged, even inside the dream, inside a dream. Let me go, she told him. Even Nightmare was like that. I can't trust anyone anymore. She's like, what? Question mark. After image, ... That jogs my memory. I recall that frightening incident. It was the scariest thing I had faced since I came to this world. An incident that sent chills down my spine. So he explains some of the lore here. She's like, Nightmare cut off my train of thought. That gave me chills. He said it so coldly, like it was some regulation involving lifeless objects. As if we weren't talking about living people, but mechanisms that were part of a flow. And here he explains Wonderland in pretty good detail. Let go already, she told him, exclamation mark. I pushed aside Nightmare's hand. Somehow, I had become exceptionally irritated. She's angry at him. She's like a dream, ... And that's right, this is a dream, a mere dream. The people inside it aren't real. They are only inside my head, products of my imagination. Still, people being disposed of, like lifeless objects, rubbed me the wrong way. Even if this is a dream, they are human. Don't talk about them as if they are objects. She's like, if this is a dream, do as I tell you. You're all inside my head, right? Question mark. While this may be a dream, it won't necessarily follow my wishes, especially this man whose name itself means nightmare. Giving him orders seems useless. I don't want to fall into self-hatred, even inside a dream. She's like, even people from the real world would pass by him. They would be able to ignore the death of an unrelated person. I also happen to be an ordinary person. I'm good at apathy. But I don't want to be okay with it, even inside my dream. My heart pained a little every time I passed by them. That's right, this is a dream. I shouldn't take this seriously. All I need to do is wait to wake up. time to spam him. Oh wow, we got another event with him, it looks like.
僕はあなたがいてくれたらそれでいいんです。同じ世界にいるだけで幸せなんです。
She's like, you really are strange, Peter.
そんなことないですよ。僕はあなたが好きなんですから、一緒にいたいと思うのは当然のことです。
Unusually, Peter contradicts me when I tell him he's strange, but he's still strange all the same. And if you want to be together, wouldn't it be more normal to say you want to live together or just be together, question mark?
同じ世界にいられればいいんです。
She's like, that's a bigger scale than what I said.
僕はあなたが好きですから。
Is this really affection? It feels like something bigger than that, something like love. But there's no sense of romance. That's the part that's strange. I wonder where that love came from, seeing as you're not family or an old friend or anything.
何を言ってるんです。僕とあなたは古い知り合いですよ。
He took offense at that. She's like, come to think of it, you were spouting that kind of nonsense when I first got here, weren't you? Question mark.
たわごとじゃありません。
She's like, I've never had a friend like you. If I had, I wouldn't have forgotten. He leaves too much of an impression. He's not somebody I'd forget.
あなたが僕を意識していなくても、僕はずっとあなたのことを知っていましたよ。
And that's not creepy. She has no reply. She's like, so you are a stalker, question mark. Peter's smiling cheerfully. I don't have my guard up around him like I used to, but still, he's strange.
違いますって。人を変質者扱いしたがらないでくださいよ。
Yeah, you make like deranged statements.
でも、ずっと追いかけているという点では同じようなものなのかな。
Ownership, Peter, ownership. She's like, so you really truly are a stalker.
あなたがそういうのならそれでいいです。
Me too, Alice, me too. Peter, you've mellowed out somehow. It's strange that he's just admitting to being a stalker without arguing. It's like he's calmed down.
そうかもしれません。あなたがそういうのなら。
She's like, I'm shocked, and trailed off. Faced with Peter looking so happy, I'm taken aback. I'm being sarcastic with him, but he's just accepting it without putting up a fight.
あなたは僕にとって特別な人なんですよ。
There had been times I'd witnessed him being so cold to the soldiers and maids, a frigid chill had gone down my spine. But when we are alone together, Peter was incredibly amiable and even seemed submissive. Knowing that he wasn't like this normally, it made me feel like I was being tricked.
あなたがこの世界にいてくれて嬉しいです。これからもずっとここにいてください。
That smile on his face is certainly amiable. It's like he's hiding all of the forcefulness he'd had when he dragged me to this world behind it. But still... She tells him I have to go back someday after a pause. And as soon as I mention my original world, the temperature in the room feels like it drops several degrees. He's looking at me, still smiling. I occasionally catch glimpses of something flickering beyond those red eyes, though.
元の世界のことは早く忘れてください。
Scary!
そうしたら、僕はそれだけで満足なんです。
She has no reply to this. Well, things feel off sometimes. He's being gentle. I may not be able to stop myself from blaming him, but since he's become like this, I feel affection for him too. So I wonder why, question mark, even more than that day that I met him. There are times I find this amiable Peter scarier than he was back then. Much scarier. Cause you have good senses, girly. The dude's a creeper. Let's see if we got a heart with him yet. Come on, seriously. With an A. Alright. Keep
あ
trying.
皆まで言わなくていいです。僕に会いに来てくれたんですよね。嬉しいです。
No, nothing. I'm a little surprised. He's taking forever. Alright.
あんたが俺の好きなものを好きになってくれればいいのにな。そうすれば、もっと話も盛り上がるし。でも、あんたの好きなものって、俺は好きになれないの。あんたに好きになってもらえるなんてずるいし、ムカつく。あれ、こんがらがってきた。どっちがいいんだろう。どう？あんたもなぞなぞが好きになった？あんたとのなぞなぞってほんと飽きないよ。ここの住人ってあんまり真面目に考えてくれないんだよな。なぞなぞの出しがいがないぜ。あんたは？俺の出すなぞなぞ好き？それって、なぞなぞを出すようなやつがタイプってこと？それが、俺以外のやつがあんたになぞなぞを出そうとしたら、すぐ打つことにするよ。だって、そんなこと言われちゃったら、たまらないだろ。
Yay, we triggered an event with him.
ずっとこうしていたいな。
She's like, yeah, and trailed off. Boris is purring as I pet him. It's so cat-like. It's cat-like, but not adorable like one. He may have cat ears, but he's still a human guy. I'm sure he realizes that too.
俺が怖い？
She's like, even if his mannerisms are cute, the face peering into mine knows full well what he's doing. She's like, no, I'm not afraid of you. I give the same answer that I did before. Even though he's harassed me and forced me to hold guns, I spend time with him. I choose to be with him because I want to.
俺のになってくれないんだろ。
She's like, I'm afraid of that. This is the first time somebody's wanted to monopolize me. I don't think I'm worth getting possessive over, and besides, I'm afraid he'll get tired of me. I'm surprised, or I'm sure you're wondering what the heck I'm trying to say. Even I'm frustrated with how I'm acting. We mutually like each other, but I push him away. I let him touch me, but feel irritated with myself for pretending to be so innocent.
俺が勝手にあんたのことを自分のもの扱いさせてもらうんだ。
She's like, you've been less of a bully towards me lately, Boris. I can tell you like me, so I felt okay with things, after a pause. I feel guilty over not returning his feelings the way he wants me to. Still, I express my affection in a roundabout way.
好きだよ。意地悪って何なの？
Like making me hold a gun against my will and harassing me while you're at it. Just thinking about it gives me chills.
意地悪なんてしてないぜ。俺、割と最初の頃からあんたのこと好きだったし、気に入ってたから。
He's like, it was a little boy pulling a girl's pigtails that he liked. She's like, what? Then what was all that harassment?
嫌がらせ？嫌がらせなわけないだろう。愛用の銃なんだ。持たせてやるなんて、すっげえ特別だぜ。他のやつには触らせたことないんだ。
Boris says shyly, and then his cheeks go red. Are you trying to tell me that was meant to be a treat? Question mark.
もち。ほら、自分の好きなものって好きな人にも好きになってほしいだろう。
She's like,
なんだよ。気のない反応だな。
She's like, that's the mechanical maniac in him speaking. These things are treasures to him, but the people he proudly shows them off to don't get it. Oh, wow.
今はあんたを触るのに夢中だから、銃は後回しね。
Nice! Another really, really hot CG. So my two choices are being forced to touch a gun or having you touch me, question mark. A sigh escapes my lips.
じゃないよ。俺は銃よりあんたが好きだからあんたを触ってる。あんたが俺に触られるより銃を触る方が好きでも譲ってあげないぜ。
What makes you think I like touching guns? Have you been listening to a word I've said? Question mark, exclamation mark. I despise guns. I don't want to touch them.
俺に触られる方が好きなんだ。
She's like, that makes it sound like having you touch me is my idea.
触られたくないの。
She's like cursing about
あれは
silently.
ずっと触ってたいよ。心臓の音も大好き。銃より熱中できるものって初めてだ。いっぱい触らせて。
Hot! So hot. And my screen's messed up again, you guys. He seems so ridiculously happy my protests escaped me. We will check this here. There we go. All fixed. He seems so ridiculously happy my protests escaped me. Go ahead and touch as much as you want, she told him. I actually do prefer Boris touching me, way more than touching guns.
ねえ、俺のこと好き？って、なんでそこで黙っちゃうんだよ。俺は猫だから独占欲が強いんだ。だからあんたのことも独占したい。けど、あんたは？
Nice, another event.
Koco, 気持ちいいね。俺、自分の部屋が一番気持ちいいと思ってたけど、ここの方がいいや。
This is the guest room I've been staying in. I have to say the decor's a little strange, but Boris should be used to it. He's lived here longer than I have, after all.
いい気持ち。
You like the guest rooms that much? Question mark. Is something wrong with your room, Boris?
まさか。俺の部屋は最高だぜ。俺好みに改装してる。
You mod your guns too. You really like customizing things, huh? Question mark.
カスタム仕様の方がいいだろう。この部屋もいじった方がよくね？
A freeloader shouldn't do that to the room that they're borrowing. But Boris would.
すまんないの。俺の部屋の方が断然居心地いいぜ。あんたがいなかったら客室なんか興味ないね。
Mm-hmm, she told him, trailing off. My face flares with heat. Ever since Boris told me he loves me, he hasn't hidden his affection at all.
俺の部屋。
She asked him.
俺の部屋。
What? She asked him, question mark.
俺の部屋だよ、俺の部屋。
Huh? What about your room, question mark?
俺の部屋に連れて行ったことなくね？
Now that you mention it, I guess not. He's never invited me. He always cheerfully comes to this room, so I haven't really had a chance to say I went to visit his.
入り浸っといて自分の部屋には呼んでねって。すっげえしたい。俺って最悪。見せたいものとかいろいろあるのに、なんで。ああ、俺ってバカなのかも。
You're overreacting, she told him, trailing off. Which reminds me, cats like to show off, don't they? ? And not just to anybody, only to their owner. They want to show off their treasures. Look at this. It's a secret. It's special. A lot of the times, those treasures are upsetting, though. You're lucky if it's the lid off something or something shiny. Too often, it's their brutalized prey. She's like a hafted bird or bug they caught. When Dinah brought those gross things to show me, I felt like kicking her.
すぐにでも。やっぱり今度にしていい？
Boris had stood up but sat right back down. That's fine, she told him. It's not like I'm begging to go to Boris's room. He's the one that brought it up. Still, that's a little disappointing.
今度連れてくからさ。
Aw, she's still blushing in that scene. I said that's fine, she told him.
怒るなよ。
I'm not mad, she told him.
今はあんたにひっついてたんだ。
She's like Boris was suddenly scratching his head, agitated.
あんたは魔物だよ。
Or whoosh.
最初、ひどい子だって思ったけど、それどころじゃなかった。魔物だ。
He's like, you're purposely being oblivious. What the heck? ? That's rude, she trailed off to him aloud.
ちくしょう。どうしてそんなに可愛いんだ。
She has no reply. Now what? ? It's like he's high on catnip, and trailed off to herself. I'm not far from feeling that way either. My cheeks are bright red. We're both doing it, so I can't even make fun of him.
他のどこにも行きたくなくなる。こんなの俺らしくない。困る。
That's not the only problem. Even I've started to feel like I'm losing the motivation to go anywhere else. Alright guys, we're going to end this video here. We will do one more spam.
俺の新しい宝物が増えてさ、あんたに見せたかったんだ。早く来てよ。見せたいんだって。なんで人間？